What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk. Just talking about real things, however you like it, however you do, however it affects you, however it affects us as a people. Excuse me. I had a great breakfast. It's still morning time. Today is the 30th of December, about day and a half away from the New Year's 2022. They definitely have some things to talk about, but today episode I want to focus on the way people drive. The way people drive. Let's get into it. Now, number one thing that drives me crazy, and Rochester is a whole nother different world. We got a lot of people. It's a good population out here. Rochester on the map. Bing. Uh, there's a good population out here. By that I mean, there's enough people out here where we have pretty much all the amenities that any other city pretty much would have. Public transportation, plenty of restaurants, bars, laundromats. And it's kind of spread out. Small Road County, you got many malls, you got plenty of Walmarts. People got their preferences. People got to work all over the place, so you have a lot of cars and different ways of getting around, transportation, lots of school buses, city buses, etc., etc. Rochester's a little bit more mellow than New York City, as far as people don't seem to be that much in a rush most of the time. In New York City, you at the stoplight, and the people all the way in the back, they don't know what's going in the front. So as soon as they see that light turning green, they blowing the horn, bing, bing, bing. It doesn't matter that the cars in front of them can't move. They are letting everybody know, like, hey, light is green. Everybody better be moving that ass. And I like that. I don't mind, me being in the middle in the front and someone immediately honking. Yes, it reminds me not to get slipping in the sauce, or I guess I just made that up, or just a lot of people, the routine now is you want to take a break at the stop sign or whatever to freaking look at your Facebook, your messages, your posts, how many likes you got, whatever it may be. I don't know, a whole nother world. Or you there talking to your passenger, whoever with you riding with you, like you're not even in traffic anymore, like you just forgot about everything that's going on. So yeah, some people need a reminder to be like, hey, other people got places to go, even if you're not in a rush. Um, well, the craziest thing that people do that slows down traffic, and I don't know how serious it is in other places, but in Rochester, is like this is the true pandemic. People do not use their signal, sign, light, warning, tinker, whatever you want to call it. They do not use it properly. They do not use it in time. So we're going to address that situation and see if we can, sometimes people are doing stuff and they're not realizing what they're doing or how they could do it better. So let's get into that. Signaling. When you are in your vehicle and you are signaling, I don't know what people are thinking about. I don't know what you think a signal is for, but a signal, your turn signal, your left and your right blinkers, you have them in the front, you have them in the back. Some cars even have them on the side. They are to warn people that you are going to change or going to, change. You could be changing lanes, or you could be turning the corner, or whatever it may be. This is your turn signal is a warning. How people use them in Rochester, how I noticed, of good proportion of people, 85 to 95% of people signal when they are changing lanes or when they are turning. So you're like, hold on, what? I thought I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. No, small detail. Your turn signal is to let people know you are about to. That is your intention. When you signal when you are actually turning a corner, or when you are actually changing your lane, all you is doing is, hey, look at me, I'm changing lanes. Hey, look at me, I'm turning the corner. Nobody cares. We can see your car turning the corner. We can see your car changing the lane. So So what is the difference? The difference is obvious. When you let people know your intentions before you actually do that, that lets the people around you maneuver around you, slow down, or they may switch lanes. Like if you let me know that you are about to go into the left lane before you actually do it, then that lets me know, okay, let me not zoom around this dude into the left lane like I was about to do, because he's here moving slow or whatever it may be, and prevent an accident from happening. The biggest thing people do, in the city streets, this is what people do, which is annoying. Like I just described, I'm gonna describe a little bit better. Okay, let's say I'm driving, right, and now I'm about to turn this corner, but you driving behind me. You don't know I'm about to turn the corner, right? So now all of a sudden I'm already driving kind of slow. Let's say there's two lanes, and I'm already driving kind of slow. So you like, what the heck is this guy doing? So now you like, man, I'm about to get around this person. And now all of a sudden I'm braking. And now you like, oh man, what is this guy doing? Then all of a sudden, when you about to turn into that left lane, let's say you about to go into the left lane, but I don't know that because you haven't signaled it yet. And because the left lane is clear, you think you're just gonna turn and then signal at the same time. But me, I'm in a car, I'm in a V6 vehicle behind you. You in a little Honda Civic 4-cylinder or whatever. So as at the same time, we both zoom into the left lane, because me, I'm trying to get around you because you haven't signaled yet, and you want to get into that lane, but you haven't done anything yet. All you slowing down, you slowing me down. I don't know what's going around you. So now at the same time, practically, we go into the left lane, and now I hit you, I sideswipe you because I'm already in my V6. I'm zooming in, and you not paying attention. You want to slowly turn into the left lane. Bang, accident. Very typical. So the other thing is, even if an accident doesn't happen, you're slowing me down. You slowing yourself down too, because you waiting to get that lane open or whatever it may be, and you looking or whatever, and you trying to see what I'm gonna do. You don't know because I'm all close behind you or whatever it may be. It's very common on the highway. People do it all the time on the highway, right? Especially when they get on the ramp. So, sometimes when you get on the ramp, there's an option, if you go straight ahead, there's another exit, and you could have that lane, and, obviously you could just go straight. Sometimes there is no option, so the only thing you could do is merge into traffic, on the expressway or the throughway or whatever it may be. So instead of showing your attention, what people do a lot of times, instead of showing your intention to get into traffic, you waiting for an opening. But now people as well, they're in this lane and they watching you driving slow, and they're not sure if you really want to get into traffic, or you really trying to move forward, especially since you're probably driving slow. You're waiting for an opening. Let people know what you're trying to do. And I know some people think, oh, I don't want them to think that I'm gonna. No, we're watching you the same way you're watching us. I know you're not gonna, well, I don't know if you're gonna hit me, but I'd rather you signal so that then, maybe I could let you. I'm probably doing 65 in the 55. Okay, you're trying to get in. Maybe I slow down because you're signaling. You obviously want to get in. Maybe I'll slow down and I'll let you get in front of me. Or, or maybe I'll move up a little bit faster and I'll let you get behind me. Either which way, we are signaling wrong and we are slowing down traffic. And you look like idiots. Like, let's get this part together. And I know, like, oh man, it's not a big deal. But next time you go out anywhere and you see the way people are signaling when they are turning lanes or changing lanes or exiting or whatever it may be. They are not signaling to warn. And I believe it's supposed to be at least 100 feet, by New York State laws, by our driving laws or guidelines or whatever it may be. I believe it's at least 100 feet that you are supposed to signal before you actually change your lanes or turn. So you're doing it wrong. And you can actually get a ticket for that if a cop catches you, or, whatever it may be. The other thing, people don't signal. You're switching lanes, you're slowing down. The craziest thing is when you are slowing down, coming to a break, and you know you're about to turn. Like, let me know which way you're going. If you about to go this way, signal before you start braking and slowing me down. The person is behind you trying to get somewhere so that I can move to this lane and get around you. But if you just slowing down, I don't know which way you about to go. So now I gotta wait for your ass, and you gonna make me blow the horn. See, we not in New York. We're not good. We're not into blowing a horn like that. Some people are. They they do it. It is what it is. But you know, I do blow the horn. I'll give you about 3 to 5 seconds at a red light or that just turned green. Once that you just there, you acting like you you know, I ain't gonna be the obnoxious give you the long horn. I give you a little beep beep. Like, look up, dude, it's your turn. Let's get through this light. But it's definitely one of the things that definitely get on my nerves out here in this area. And then the other thing, people don't know driving laws, where as far as like they don't know who goes next. I see the people who get confused when they come to like a four-way stop sign. They just looking like, who's gonna go first? Who's gonna go first? No, you go ahead. You go ahead. Quit being this extra courteous driver. Because a lot of times, if you on the other side of traffic inside your car, I mean, I can't see you that clearly. Maybe I can. Maybe I can't see what you're trying to tell me. Maybe I think you're trying to say go ahead, or maybe you like stop. I'm about to go. I don't know. Just pay attention. If you get to the four-way stop sign first, you go first. If you're going straight, you go first. You know, you guys gotta freshen up on your skills, man. You slowing up traffic. The world is getting slower because of you people who are being too courteous. It's not a courteous game, you know. And this was being courteous is knowing when you are next to move along so that you keep the flow of traffic going. So definitely, if you're out on the road, consider, you know, everybody's not on the same mission as you. You know, some people going fast, some people going slow. You know, get out the way. The left lane is the passing lane or the fast lane. If you're not passing cars, if you got somebody who's up behind you and they kind of close, if you have a way to safely move into the other lane, get out the way. Let them get to where they're trying to get to, because there will be a day where you are trying to do the same thing. But yes, definitely be mindful, be kind, be patient, be loving to each other, even on the road, even if you don't know them, even, you know, old people, especially. You got a lot of old people, they still out here driving 80, 90, 100 years old. I don't know how old, but they be out there driving. Sometimes they're not driving fast, driving the sharpest. You know, be considerate of these people. You know, think about it. You know, how would you like someone reacting to your grandparents out on the road or whatever it may be? They trying to make it to your house, or they trying to get to where they trying to get to. You know, so be kind, be patient, be mindful, be courteous, be a lot of things. You know, it's very easy to be an a-hole, you know, but it's very hard to be a good person. That's not, because it's not the cool thing to do nowadays. But either which way, thank you, you know, for tuning in, going through the whole episode. Whatever your thoughts, drop them in the comments. Please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff that we do, whatever it may be, to stay in touch. And you'll definitely be hearing from me soon with another episode of Real Talk. Catch you later.